I talked about a grape incident that happened to me. I talked about twice when I've almost gotten graped. I've been so lucky in my life that all these grape incidences, I was able to fight back and save myself. But imagine somebody who wasn't able to fight back, who was not as aggressive as I am, and will just let them do whatever they want to them. Well, I was always very aggressive, so it was kind of hard for anybody to really take advantage of me. But I've had four incidents, and I kept on forgetting about the fourth one. So there's a total of four grape incidences that happened to me, and one when I was much older, not even long ago. I want to say maybe 4 to 5 years ago that happened to me with someone younger than myself. But that's gonna be my fourth one that I talk about. I'm gonna talk about the third time that I almost got raped, and it was with a family member. Like usual, most of these grape incidences are always usually with family members in most families when you really check it out. It's very seldom that it comes from the outside. I don't know what statistics show, but it just would appear to me that it was a lot of these grape incidents or attempted grape incidents happen within your own family. Well, anyway, what ended up happening was I was living with my aunt. She was my great aunt. She was my grandmother's sister, and was still living with her. I told you about my second incident where her son from Miami tried to grape me, brought me down to the ocean, talking about, oh, I'm taking you to the beach to have a good time. Turned out that he took me to a hotel also to try to grape me. But you got to go and watch that one. I'm here to talk about my third incident with another one of her sons. So she had an open living room in this house, and everybody would just go in the living room and watch TV at nights. Um, she had a daughter. Her daughter worked nights. Her son worked in the daytime. He lived there, and there was her little granddaughter that lived there with her too. But at that time, the granddaughter didn't have a room of her own. So there wasn't that many people in the home. There was, like I said, her daughter who worked at night, her son who worked in the daytime, but he was home at nights. Then she had her granddaughter. And these people lived in the house along with myself. And they had already gone to bed. And her daughter was at work, so we didn't have to worry about her. So I shared a room with her daughter, the one that was at work. So, but at night we would go in the living room and watch TV. So I'm in the living room and I'm watching a little TV, but I bring a pillow. And back then they had carpet. Most floors were carpet, not like today where everything is tiled. That time the floors were carpeted. So I'm laying on a carpet, on a pillow, on the floor, watching TV, which a lot of us used to do at that time, especially late night. And as I'm laying there watching TV, I'm on my stomach and laying on the pillow and watching TV. And all of a sudden, I hear this heavy breathing that's coming over me. And I'm like, why do I hear heavy breathing? So I happen to turn my face and look up, only to see that my own cousin, he was a little bit older than me at the time, was hovering over me, had straddled me, had 2 feet, one on one side of my body, the other one on the next side of my body. So in a straddling position where he was getting ready to come down on me and, I guess, sexually assault me at that point, grape me. When I turned around and saw what he was doing, because I don't know how he got home, and I didn't, because I was so busy watching this movie, I turned around and I said to him, if you fucking touch me, I'm gonna start screaming and there's gonna be a fight in here. And when I said that to him, he backed up, went back in the couch, sat in the couch, and didn't say another word to me after that. So I still lived in the house with him. Fast forward for months later, and we never really had much conversation after that. So it was just kind of weird. That was a small little incident, but that was close to me being graped again. If I wasn't, like I said, so adamant and so aggressive, I think I would, by this time, my third incident, I would have been actually raped already by someone. You understand? Or graped. I keep forgetting I can't say that word. I have to use graped. So, saying this to say that, and back to what I was saying about family members, it's usually family members. And I want to also say that a lot of times you find your children, they grow up to be very promiscuous, or they grow up to be gay, or they grow up to be all sorts of, and not realizing that someone in the past have either raped them or molested them, and you as a parent don't even know. You just think, oh, my child. But you people need to question your children when you see that they have certain behaviors when it comes to sexual activity. um I want you to like, share, follow, comment on this. Let me know what you guys think. Please give me your comment on this.